Barely 10 days after she was appointed through a Gazette notice as the chairperson of the National Employment Authority, former Othaya Member of Parliament Mary Wambui will have to wait a little longer before she takes her new job after the court temporarily stopped her appointment. The decision followed a petition filed by Kenya Young Parliamentarians Association, who argue that Mary Wambui is not qualified under the law, policy and best practice to be the National Employment Authority chairperson. The petitioner argues that Wambui's appointment goes against Section 10, subsection 2 of the National Employment Authority Act, which requires the appointee to have at least 7 years of human resource management experience or its equivalent. Meanwhile, former Deputy Auditor General Stephen Ndungu Kinuthia has been slapped with a 10 million shillings cash bail in order to deposit his passport to the court. Kinuthia, alongside 14 other suspects, including his 2 sons, denied 13 counts of graft-related charges through irregular procurement of audit software at 100 million shillings against the estimated cost of 18 million shillings. The other suspects, including his 2 sons, Desmond Kinuthia and Nelson Kinuthia, were also released on a 3 million shillings cash bail in order to surrender their travel documents to the court. The suspects denied the offenses of conspiracy to commit an economic crime, conflict of interest, unlawful acquisition of public property, dealing with suspect property, and money laundering. And the National Environment Tribunal has stopped the 2.4 billion shillings housing project by Edaman Property Limited at the river on grounds of failure to consult all concerned stakeholders and environmental pollution. In a petition filed by London Distillers Kenya Limited, the court ordered Edaman to stop further construction of the ongoing 688 2- and 3-bedroom units that were scheduled to be completed by July next year. Edaman Head of Planning John Raiwai says the developer will comply with the court ruling in spite of its financial implications.
We are hurting and facing major challenges and incurring losses running into millions per day. As you can see, the idle machines that are here, coupled with the fact that this is a derailment of one of the big 4 agenda, which is affordable housing.
Elsewhere, a chaplain in Nyatike has been charged for allegedly impregnating a 16-year-old KCPE candidate at St. Gabriel Primary School in Nyatike. The schoolgirl resurfaced yesterday after she went missing last weekend. Joshua Ohumaranda denied the charges and was released on a cash bail of 200,000 shillings and a surety of a similar amount. Finally, a Malindi court has directed the Office of the Director of Public Prosecution to file an official application for transferring the case of a Turkish billionaire facing charges of defilement and child prostitution. Elsek Osman Edink had filed an application in the High Court seeking to transfer the case from Malindi to any other court other than Malindi or Shanzu, where the accused was first charged, citing bias, maliciousness of the court, and as well as the conduct of Malindi Chief Magistrate Dr. Julio Seko. The matter was coming for inter-party hearings on Wednesday, but did not proceed after Malindi High Court Judge Justice Ruben Nyakundi ordered the prosecution to file an official application and directed the case be heard on 19th December this year. Ben Chumba, reporting for Scales of Justice.